the desk today, we're going to take a look at a few safety thimbles and some traditional winch line connection points. So first off, a lot of you guys are familiar with this. It's the old classic hook. The hook attaches to the end of your synthetic line. You can snap it on, all kinds of good stuff. Quickly grab maybe a shackle. The problem is storing the hook. So a lot of guys will take the hook through the fairlead and snap it off to the winch bumper somewhere. When you do that, you're leaving this bit of rope exposed here to road, salt, grime, mud, dirt. Basically, you're exposing that to damage. Another thing guys like to do is just save a connection point and put in a regular 3/4 inch bow shackle. Now you've got a thimble, essentially you've got a connection point. What happens is these things tend to rust in place. It's not a big deal. You can't get it apart when you need it if you do, but most of the time you're only using that. The reason I don't like this is because when you pull it tight to your fairlead, you can damage your aluminum fairlead, nicking that, and then when you drag the rope over it, you're going to cut it on the fairlead. So that brings you back to hooking it off to the bumper. When you hook it to the bumper, you leave the rope exposed. So those are the two most common ones we see. Now Factor 55 has come out with their version of a safety thimble and a new folding safety thimble. We're going to take a look at both of those. Through the back, you pull out a pin, throw the rope in, this will, boom, away you go, a couple quick seconds. It's got a rubber damper on it, pulls it real close to the fairlead, nice and tight, that way you can lock the winch in place, nobody can run away with your rope, and it won't damage the fairlead. The issue is, when it's like that, it sticks out front of the truck, right? You walk by, you catch your ankle on it, and then you get angry at your fantastic piece of equipment. So they've decided to come out with this one, and I love it. Again, little pin in here, hook it through, draw this in, and it lays flat. Got a little rubber damper on it, and away you go. If it's sticking on the side of the truck, it stays real close. You can see the difference right there. There's a quick look at some of the new stuff in Factor 55 and a look at why we use them.